International review time. Let's do it.
Fall is here, and if you want to sleep in the coziest bed imaginable, you have to start with Boll & Branch's best-selling 100% organic cotton sheets. You'll spend every night wrapped in buttery, breathable softness and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with Boll & Branch's 30-night guarantee. Plus, for a limited time, get 20% off and free shipping on your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code SPAN. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Review Season 10. I'm back with another episode, and guys, welcome to the show. We got a good show for you because if you're a fan of this artist, if you're a fan of this artist, I mean, you are going to have a good time here because look, guys, when I do international reviews, they're usually pretty good. I mean, some of the best music is not in the United States, to be honest with you. Let's be real. Now, guys, we have another review, and as I always say, guys, I cannot pronounce these artists' names or the titles, but you've already seen the title, you've seen the artist's name, you know what you clicked on, you know what we're here for, alright? We're going to be doing a review of what you just saw, the title, and I got a lot of stuff to go over, guys, so if you're new here, if you're on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. We're going to be dropping one more review, and then we'll be offline until the 11th. And the 11th, guys, we'll be back to all week episodes, all episodes on the weekend and the week. So get ready for next Friday. That'll be fun. But guys, let's just get started. Let's just get started right away. I got a couple of points I want to get off my chest, and let's just start talking about this song, guys. This song is really great. And my first point I want to bring up is the instrumental. The instrumental of this song is so good. I mean, the production is just off the charts. I mean, goddamn, it's like your grandma baking up a chicken pot pie, a homemade chicken pot pie, and you just get that stuff.
Fall is here, and if you want to sleep in the coziest bed imaginable, you have to start with Boll & Branch's best-selling 100% organic cotton sheets. You'll spend every night wrapped in buttery, breathable softness and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with Boll & Branch's 30-night guarantee. Plus, for a limited time, get 20% off and free shipping on your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code SPAN. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
¿Hablas español?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Kan du norsk?
If you've heard that sound from Babbel before, I bet you do. Babbel is the science-backed language learning app that actually works. With quick 10-minute lessons handcrafted by over 200 language experts, Babbel gets you on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. With over 16 million subscriptions sold and a 20-day money-back guarantee, just start speaking another language with Babbel. Right now, up to 55% off your Babbel subscription at babbel.com/Spotify podcast. Spelled BABBEL.com/Spotify podcast. Rules and restrictions may apply.
And you take the first bite, and that's what this instrumental is. Just good homemade cooking right here. I mean, god damn, if you can get a feeling like that off your song, you're immediately going to get points for me. So just great production. My second point too is the verses. I mean, the verses on this song, guys, are great. There's a lot of vocal switch ups. There's a lot of flow switch-ups that we're going to go into. But I really love that. And it gives variety in a song. Because, guys, I'm always going to advocate for these songs that you should have vocal switch-ups. You should have flow switch-ups. Hell, you should have even switch-ups in the production. I mean, guys, you should always have switch-ups in your songs because they make them just more enjoyable to listen to. I always want to replay these songs because these songs have this, they have more to them than just a basic, hook, verse, and then close out, When you do that, and it's just kind of just that, there's nothing else to it, that just makes it not an enjoyable experience. And I'm glad this song has a lot of flow switch-ups, has a lot of vocal switch-ups, and yes, we are lacking a little bit on the instrumental side, which we will go over, and I will criticize. But, hey, just having a few of these switch-ups will immediately make the enjoyment for this song way more than it would be if it was basic and it was, nothing. So I really enjoy that. I'm glad the instrumental and the verses, all have switch-ups. And that goes even to my third point, too. The hook. The hook even has a lot of switch-ups, too. Lord gosh darn dang mighty. Switch-ups to the galore. When you have a good hook and it gets more intense as the song builds and builds on, goddamn. You're in for a good time. You're going to be wanting to replay this song over and over and over again. So yeah, guys, those are my points. Those are my little cliff notes for the ADHD people. Now let's put down the phone, play a game or something, and let's really dive into this song. Let's really talk about it, and let's go over the instrumental. Let's talk about the instrumental. Guys, like I said, the instrumental is great here. The subtle beat, just letting those instruments, that saxophone, that guitar, those cymbals, just letting everything just seep together, letting everything run, and it's just great. Just letting the instrumental do its thing. It sounds good, it sounds great, and it hits. The instrumental hits, the production overall is good, and it doesn't get old. Now, I will say this though. The only thing I will say is that here's what I will say about the instrumental though. I really wish there was a less. I wish, this is like the Playboi Carti effect. And if you don't know what the Playboi Carti effect is, it's basically this. Letting the beat or the instrumental just kind of run and do its thing. Letting it run. A lot of older songs have this, and this does have an older song vibe to it, so I do understand it. But guys, we are in 2024, and to be honest with you guys, I'm just going to be real with you. I wish there was more vocal-wise. I wish there was more verse-wise, and less kind of letting the instrumental do its thing. Because the instrumental is good, but the instrumental, there's no switch up to the instrumental. When you let the instrumental just run, and it's just kind of the same thing, just letting it run and do its thing, and nothing's really changing or in the song, yes, I guess that does make it, a little bit more addicting, a little bit more pleasing to the ears. But I'm not going to lie, it'd be even more pleasing to the ears if there was some switch-ups. Goddamn, is it that hard to ask for a little bit of variety in the production? There's already some great variety in the production, but just a little bit more that would bump up my already high score for the song. So I already have a high score for this song. But if there was switch-ups to those runs, there was a little bit more to those runs production-wise, then I would bump this song up to, a higher score. But yeah, it kind of drags the song out, but it's not a massive negative. So, I'm not really hating too much on it. But let's talk about the first verse. The first verse was pretty good. Decent flow, great singing vocally. The vocal variation here is just great. It's just amazing. The vocals having great switch-ups, having decent flow throughout the whole verse. I really enjoy that. I'm so glad that the first verse already set the standard of the song and already let you know what you're getting into. You're getting into a more variety of sounds of a song here. You're getting into more of that vocal variation, switching those vocals up, more flows, just going crazy off the wall. And overall, a pretty decent ride overall for the first verse. There's no points where I'm thinking, the singing is slowed down a little bit too much, or if he's offbeat. That could be a thing too. You're offbeat in the song. That's not the case here. Everything here was really subtle. It was good. Had a pretty good little flow, and then we had those vocal variation switch-ups, and it just made the first verse really appealing and great to listen to. The hook. Guys, I will say this. I love the hook. I think the hook is really good. I think the hook is one of the best on here. And I do understand why they play it like 3 or 4 times in the song. Because honestly, when you have a hook that's that good vocally, when you have a hook that gets better and better as the song keeps going on and it gets just more enjoyable to listen to, goddamn mighty, you're going to be having a gosh darn dang good time. And one of the things that I really enjoy about this fucking hook is that it's so good. It's pretty good. I really like how the song goes on more, and it just gets more intense vocally. Now, I love that. I love how more intense, how the hook gets better and better as the song goes on. That's really good, great. But I will say negative, though. I will say negative. I really wish there was, guys, I just really wish the instrumental would also pick up too. The instrumental just kind of stays the same throughout the whole song, and that's good. It's a good instrumental, but I really wish there was a little bit more, just, honestly, just, make it get more intense as you're getting more intense. Make the instrumental, have a little bit more variation, a little bit more switch up. I just wish there was more of that. The second verse was pretty nice. Flow was great, had a pretty good switch up, and overall great vocal-wise. The second verse was great. Guys, the instrumental was great. The first verse was great. The fucking hook was great. The production was great. The second verse was good. Guys, overall, this is a pretty good song. And if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Overall, I like this song. It's a pretty good song. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So, 8 out of 10, what'd you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Guys, thank you so much for listening, guys. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. And we're going to be dropping something. We'll be dropping on Tuesday night. And then we'll be offline until Thursday night. So, yeah. One last review for Tuesday night. And then we'll be out of here for the week. But, yeah, guys. I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Bye.